No one expected a trip to Japan that initially looked full of laughter and togetherness between Taehyung and Jungkook would turn into a big mystery in just a matter of hours. Until last night, the two looked very compact, eating together, drinking coffee together, walking out of the hotel at a secretive pace, as if they were planning something that only they understood. But tonight, things take a drastic turn when one report comes from a hotel source. Taehyung goes home to the hotel alone, without Jungkook. The first witness to trigger panic is the hotel receptionist, who recognizes Taehyung despite his attempts to disguise himself. He came alone, entered the lobby with a dark hoodie tightly closed, head slightly lowered, and quick steps as if to avoid eye contact with anyone. No laughter, no smiles, no casual talk like before. He simply went to the elevator and disappeared behind the door, leaving a silence that actually raised thousands of questions in the heads of the staff and guests who realized who he was. What was most surprising was not only that Taehyung came alone, but the fact that Jungkook was nowhere to be seen returning to the hotel after they had gone out together a few hours earlier. The first reports said that Taehyung looked agitated, repeatedly checking his phone while waiting for the elevator. One witness even said he saw Taehyung standing in the area outside the hotel for a few minutes beforehand, as if waiting for someone, or perhaps hoping for someone to come back with him. But when the awaited figure doesn't show up, Taehyung finally chooses to go back on his own. This information spread to the internet like a hurricane. In a short time, theories began to emerge. Did the two quarrel? Did their secret plan not go smoothly? Or is this part of a prank, a plot, a grand strategy that has been designed from scratch? Several witnesses who claimed to be in the vicinity of the hotel gave additional details. One of them said that he saw Taehyung holding the mask in his hand tightly, as if he was holding back emotions, not just physical fatigue. Others claimed to hear a frustrated but restrained-sounding phone call, although they could not confirm who was speaking. And a hotel staff member who was in the elevator area claimed to see Taehyung biting his lower lip, a typical sign when he was holding back something, whether it was emotion, anger, or sadness. Meanwhile, Jungkook was reportedly seen at a different location in Tokyo, not with Taehyung, not accompanied by staff, and not returning to the hotel since the afternoon. Amateur photographers uploaded a blurry photo of a man strongly believed to be Jungkook standing on the banks of a Tokyo river alone, looking at the night water. The picture immediately caused an internet uproar. What was he thinking? Why isn't he back with Taehyung? Are they planning something that will require them to split up? Internal sources of the Japanese industry added oil to the fire of speculation. According to them, the previous night's secret meeting between Taehyung, Jungkook, a Japanese producer, and a man with the appearance of CEO did not go entirely smoothly. There was a moment of debate. There's tension. There was even a moment in which one of them left the room with a dissatisfied expression. But there was no confirmation of who left the room first. Is it Jungkook or Taehyung? Questions grew bigger when hotel surveillance cameras showed Taehyung returning to the hotel at 23:47 p.m. Japanese time. But Jungkook was not seen in any footage until this news was written. None of the staff saw him enter, and there was no activity in the hallway leading to his room. If Jungkook doesn't return to the hotel, where will he go? Is he planning something? Or did he need some alone time after that secret meeting? On social media, fans are divided. Some believe this is all just part of a grand plan. Media hype, project teasers, or secret documentary content being shot. But not a few are also worried, considering that Jungkook has a habit of storing his own burdens, and Taehyung is known as someone who feels responsible for the people he cares about. If something happens, are they okay? Is Taehyung coming home alone because he knows Jungkook needs time, or because they disagree? Some fans even dug up small footage of them exiting the hotel earlier. In the blurry video that went viral, Jungkook can be seen walking a little faster in front of Taehyung, not beside him. Taehyung briefly touches Jungkook's arm, but Jungkook is seen just nodding without turning his head. Those interactions are now being analyzed frame by thousands of fans, like evidence in a tense investigative case. What made it all the more dramatic was the moment the Japanese and Korean search engines broke out in time with identical trending sentences. Taehyung went back to the hotel alone. what happened to Jungkook? There has been no statement from HYB, no update from the media, no clarification from new witnesses. Everyone is waiting. But the biggest narrative of the night isn't just about two idols going their separate ways for a few hours. It's about huge pressures, secret decisions, and something clearly going on behind the scenes, something that even HYB can't control. And the biggest question remains hanging in the air, burning the curiosity of the whole world. Is this a real conflict? Or is this just part of a big game that will end in a spectacular surprise? Because if this is a prank, this is not an ordinary prank. It's a prank the whole world is watching, played by two legends that even their silence can make the world tremble. And until Jungkook returns to the hotel, or talks, or something is finally uncovered, the whole world can only wait, holding its breath. Hours passed after Taehyung disappeared in his hotel room. But the situation did not subside. It only got more tense. Armies around the world stared unblinkingly at phone screens, waiting for news, waiting for signs, waiting for something that could explain why Jungkook hadn't returned. In the hotel, the atmosphere changed to full of invisible pressure. Some staff said Taehyung didn't order any room service, not food, not drinks, as if he didn't want to meet anyone. Her room lights were known to be on, but there was no sound of television, music, or any activity. Silence. Too quiet. Meanwhile, outside the hotel, fans and media crews began to arrive in the area, even though it was late at night. Not out of annoyance, but out of anxiety, because the two people they love are in the middle of something unexplained. A new video from a Japanese tourist is suddenly circulating. A man who looks a lot like Jungkook is seen receiving a phone call on the side of the road near the train station, his body slightly bent and his shoulders shaking subtly. Many speculated, was it a restrained cry? Was that a conversation with Taehyung? What makes it all the more crazy is the moment when fans discover the fact that Jungkook and Taehyung's phones are both offline on the community platform when usually one of them is at least briefly active. Are they talking to each other? Are they hiding something from the public? Or are both equally immersed in each other's emotions? But when the clock struck 2:18 in the morning, someone who lived on the same floor of the hotel wrote something that made the world freeze. He heard the sound of quick steps in the hallway, the sound of someone standing for a long time in front of a room door, and the quiet sound of knocking twice. Then 3 times, then silence. Nobody opened the door. There was no sound from inside. After that, the sound of steps slowly moved away back, as if the person was giving up. Is that Jungkook? Did he come home late and try to see Taehyung, but Taehyung didn't answer? Or is it Taehyung who went out looking for Jungkook, but came back again with disappointment? And precisely because there is no answer, everything feels even more stressful. HYB was still silent. There is no clarification, no updates, no impromptu press conferences. Silence, and it is precisely that silence that is perceived as a sign that something is really happening behind the scenes. Now all eyes are on one moment that is yet to come. The morning. Will Taehyung and Jungkook appear together? Or will both come out of the hotel separately, confirming the fears of the whole world? When love, friendship, industry pressure, project secrets, and personal feelings meet in one long night, something is bound to break sooner or later, and the world can only wait. Whether tomorrow will be the day of reconciliation or the beginning of an even greater storm.